A lot has happened in the 2 decades, where I've been, how I got here today to be with you guys and on school. So I'm Elfina Luck, and I've been an actor, producer, mentor, and yes, I've been a writer and a director as well. But those are not. I haven't spent as much time doing those things as I have as an actor and a producer, and over 20 years in front of the camera. So I just wanted to share a few photos of where I've been. So this is a photo. I don't know if you guys recognize him. This is Simu Liu. I worked with him on a Toronto show, a tiny little Canadian show, before he became Marvel superstar Shang-Chi. So it was really cool to be with him in the beginning. He played my, was it younger brother, older? I can't remember. He's younger than me, but I think he played my older brother. So we spent some time together. So it's really cool to see him, make it for sure. And this is from a movie called Sonic the Hedgehog. This one's fun because a lot of my friends' kids would see it, and then I get messages saying they saw you. It's so cool. So it's always fun when the kids are like super impressed, right, of the things that you've done. And I also, this is probably one of the biggest Hollywood blockbusters I've done. It was with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is at a LA premiere with the director, Rawson Thurber. And then in the same movie, Skyscraper, I worked with Nev Campbell. That's just her back because I didn't have a photo of us. This is the one I found. And she was on Party of Five, if you guys remember that show. And this is from season 2 of The Good Doctor. I did 7 seasons. It was a good long run. We call it a unicorn of a show. So that's Freddie Highmore and that's Richard Schiff's head right there. And so I worked with a lot of different people over the 7 years because television episodics, you really get to know a lot of people, a lot of directors that come in through every episode because every storyline is different. And so being in front of the camera as well as behind the camera, this is a photo of, this is my business partner here, Dan Rizzuto. He's a director and a stunt coordinator. We went to Indonesia, Jakarta, to film a proof of concept for an action film. He's in meetings in LA right now. We're working on getting that greenlit. So it's very exciting. It doesn't happen overnight. If you guys have ever heard Ryan Reynolds talk about Deadpool, it took him 10 years, and it's Ryan Reynolds. It took him 10 years to get it greenlit, and he knows a lot of people. So this was a few years back. It was the same year our daughter got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and I almost canceled the trip, but everything was set and away we went. So that was really a huge learning experience. And then this is me directing on a set of a comedy pilot. That was really fun as well. And so, yeah, I have a lot of experience from behind the scenes as well as in front of the camera. So it gives me, a really different perspective of when you are showing up on camera. If you have the mindset of understanding what is happening behind the camera after, what you need to know has to happen, it gives you a different way of showing up. So that's where like the worlds of the technical stuff and showing up on camera merge and collide. And I'm really grateful for both of those opportunities. And so one thing I really want to share with you guys is, yes, 20 years of being in front of the camera and behind, and I learned a lot. And it's all like can seem fancy and cool and exciting, and that's fun and whatnot. But the real core of the journey that I want to share with you guys that's important of why we're here is really like what was happening for me inside along the way. And my personal story is like my big secret, right? Is that I experienced so much self-doubt, so much self-judgment, comparison, body image, especially being in a culture, in an industry where, you're expected to be a certain way. I've had people say things like, even it was my husband, now husband, back then boyfriend, his friend said, "Oh, she's an actor. How is she an actor?" Massively judged by people around you. So it's not an easy road to be putting yourself out there in that way. And so the thoughts of, are they going to like it? Are they they going to like me? Are they going to want to hire me after every audition? Really like over analyzing, running it over and over in my head about the audition. Did I say the right thing? All these thoughts, right? The imposter syndrome to like the nth degree. And I know that firsthand so much, and the journey of like wanting to quit, wanting to give up. And so that's where I'm showing up with you guys here. But I want you to see where we know there are fun things and the glitz and glamour of it as well. But underneath that, the journey.